Hey y'all, this is the Hebrew Hunter on the Hillbilly Homestead. Yeah, Hebrew Hunter on the Hillbilly Homestead with a hunting hack of the hour. This is something I was working on, guys. I've been working on it for a while. What you're looking at is an aerial view of my property. It's 12 acres. It's actually a pretty significant funnel here. If I could show you guys the whole map. If you look at some of my other hunting videos, you can see what I'm talking about. This funnel here where the deer comes through this area in all directions. Right? And I use this area primarily for my hunting. I try to collect, try to harvest at least 6 deer off of this property every year. We're going for about 20 this year. And I'm trying to come up with a hack. I've actually been doing this for years. I've been hunting this property for about 3 years, and I've been trying to figure out a way to use these driveway monitors to monitor the deer activity. Over here in the southwest corner of my property is where the deer come out. They have a huge bedding area that's over to my southwest, and that's where they live. It's Big Woods hunting area, and this is primarily where I can get them to come out in this corner over here. And this is actually where I live over here. I should have measured the distance. I'm gonna go measure the distance. I don't think I can without actually stopping the video. But it's more than the range of these driveway monitors. Now I tried it before. I ended up putting a driveway monitor about right here, and I had to put this sensor here, which is this sensor, and I had to put the monitor about here, and then I had to listen out for it way over here. So as a deer was over here moving around, this monitor would be blowing up over here. I can hear it, and of course the deer can hear it, and I think it spooked them a little bit, and I wanted it over here. So what I want to do is I want to be able to put this sensor over here, and put this monitor inside of my house. But the problem is this is well over 400 feet, which these things are rated for. So what I've done is created a jumper. As you see, I got some old ones of these just laying around, and I decided to jumper them together. I've done a few things to get them, try to get them to work, and I thought about relays and putting some type of motion thing in front of it. But what turns out and works pretty well about 70% of the time is to just take I took the wire loose from the speaker that's in here. I did another video and I thought I had it good, and then I ended up putting it back together before I checked the video, and it didn't work. And I'm not taking it apart to show you. But what I did was I took loose the speaker here, the little speaker that's in there. I took that wire loose and then hardwired it to this sensor. So whenever this monitor sends a signal to what it thought was the speaker, it's actually sending a signal, a 10-volt signal that turns this sensor on. It gives this sensor power. And when it receives power from the first time, it sends out another test signal that's heard over here. So basically you got a jumper or a relay or a repeater here with these two devices. This one's sending the initial signal, picking up deer. This one monitoring it and sending another signal through this one, which is then picked up at the house. Okay, so again, I'm sorry my video didn't work where I showed you where I had it all apart and how the wires all are connected, but it's real simple. It's just the wire that was going to the speaker is now going through to the power supply for this sensor. Alright, that's a little hack. You guys can try it. If you guys decide to try it, send me a link to it. I'd like to see what you come up with. If you want to know if it works or not, I haven't tested it in the field, just leave a comment. I'll let you know. Otherwise, this is the Hebrew Hunter, and I'll see you in the woods.